St. Louis County Sheriff Gordon Ramsay says this is a fire event the Northland won't soon forget.
We begin our coverage tonight with the largest one of them all. That's the Jenkins Creek fire.
It is burning right now about 12 miles southeast of Hoyt Lakes in the area of Town Line Road and County Road 110, just west of Bassett and Cadott Lakes.
The fire sparked this afternoon just off a roadway, growing rapidly. Tonight, officials report flames have consumed 1,500 acres in at least one structure, threatening many others. The fire's 0% contained and burning north and east. Aircraft have been using that lake to collect water and then dump it on the nearby flames. However, the combination of wind and dry conditions have made it a very difficult fire to fight. Residents around Cadott and Bassett Lakes are being told to evacuate, as are residents to the north and east of there up to around Long Lake.
Then about 8 miles southeast of Jenkins Creek is the Camp House fire, burning tonight just north of Brimson. This fire has grown to more than 1,200 acres with 0% containment. Officials suspect it was started by a campfire that got out of control. The sheriff tells us several homes and cabins have been destroyed, but it's hard to say how many at this point. Many others remain in the path of this fire, which has also been burning to the north and east since it started on Sunday. Sheriff Ramsay says the amount of fire in this county today is something we've not seen in a long time.
I would say, at least in the last 3 years, we haven't had anything this big in our county. I would say historically, this will probably go down as one of the bigger fires in the last 10, 20 years.
With the Camp House fire, residents on the west side of Highway 44 from Indian Lake to Breda Lake are being asked to evacuate and head south to the Friedenberg Township Community Center on the north side of Duluth. And that's where those fleeing the Jenkins Creek fire are also being told to go. And tonight, that's where we find our Northern News Now's Ryan Hayes.
Now, Ryan, are you seeing many evacuees showing up out there?
Yeah, about a half dozen have come here at the lodging at the Friedenberg Community Center. Luckily, many have been able to find lodging elsewhere. I spoke with many who have been displaced by this fire, saying that they're feeling scared, saying this is the type of thing that you expect to see on the news but never happened to you. As folks find alternative lodging, they are just hoping and praying that this fire gets under control soon.
Watching one come up a little chase, and then all of a sudden, I saw pure flames.
David Clark lives near the Camp House fire near Brimson. He says he's been checking on his friends' properties to make sure members of his close-knit community are okay.
I talked to one guy from Wilson Lake, and he said the fire went right around his cabin and destroyed his grandmother's and maybe his uncle's place and maybe a few others.
Sheriff Gordon Ramsay says the Camp House fire has already destroyed 3 cabins and says it's likely others will face the same fate. That fire started out Sunday afternoon and is now 750 acres and 0% contained. Just 8 miles northwest near Fairbanks, the Jenkins wildfire, which is even larger now at 1,500 acres, started near Town Line Road. Michael Christensen and his wife evacuated their cabin near Cadott Lake, a place that means everything to their family.
It is nerve-wracking. I meant, this is our world. This is what we have. I retired here. This is my forever home.
Christensen and other residents within a 3-mile radius of the adjacent Bassett Lake were all ordered to evacuate. A temporary shelter, the Friedenberg Township Community Center, will be housing evacuees from both the Camp House fire and the Jenkins wildfires. However, Christensen says his family will spend the next few days camping and praying the fire gets under control soon.
It's our castle, you know, even though it's small. We don't wish to see anything happen, not just to us, but to our neighbors as well. So we just pray and keep them in our hearts.
Yeah, I just spoke with Susie here at the Friedenberg Township. She says evacuees can come here until about 11 o'clock tonight if they are in need of information, supplies, or even lodging. She commended the entire Friedenberg Township community for coming together under such difficult circumstances. Back to you.
Yeah, definitely need the whole community, all their support for this. Again, thank you to all of our first responders and fire crews as well. Ryan Hayes live to us from Friedenberg's Township. Ryan, thank you.
And meanwhile,